Today's video is brought to you by Small Turismo, which is my second channel. Small Turismo brings you action-packed diecast racing races for your entertainment. Please click in the description down below and help this channel out. I really need a couple of extra support here to get this channel kick-started, so any support over there would be appreciated. I hope you will enjoy the show. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to talk today about the freelancers, so here we go. People of the verse, hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Eradicator, and in today's video we are going to use this ship here, guys. This is an MISC Freelancer. It is one of the starting multi-crew ships. I would say that it can totally be flown solo, by the way, just in case you guys were wondering. By the way, if you even look at the commercial, it is even flown solo by a trader. So that's what we are going to do today. And so the first thing that we are going to do here when we are in the Freelancer is of course to get it flight ready, but then we are not taking off just yet. Before we take off, I want to show you one of the panels here that is quite useful. What first thing that you have to do is to get to the heat panel, which you can find, for example, over there in the item sub panel, and go down a little bit, scroll down until you see Schmally, which you are going to see in that list right here. Schmally is the default shield generator for the Freelancer. The great thing about the Freelancer is that it has two shield generators, which gives you, of course, a double protection. So that is quite awesome, and it definitely is very handy when it comes to fighting multiple opponents, as we are going to do today. So what I'm going to do today, I am going to finish fighting the Arlington gang. I've already taken down a few of the easiest members, and today we are going to have some of the last three members, starting with this Hurricane, this Anvil Hurricane here, which is escorted by a posse, obviously. And what we are going to do is that we are going to solely focus on that Hurricane. We know first that the Hurricane is a glass cannon, so that shouldn't be much of a trouble. But as you can see here, all the other ships here, and there's quite a handful of ships here. It's half a dozen ships firing at me. All the other ships are trying as hard as they can to hit that Freelancer with pretty much everything that they have: lasers, scatter guns, ballistics, and also missiles at the same time. There you go, target destroyed, neutralized. We just neutralized Sam Whippy Arlington, and we are getting the hell out of here. We've lost about half of the shields here in the back and on the left side at the same time, but it doesn't really matter. We're not here to die. We're just here to collect about 8,000 Alpha UEC, and you could see that I was able to do that in a very short time. That shows you how effective that Freelancer can be. Is it all? Of course it's not all, because we're just going to repeat that over and over again to make a ton of cash. And we're just, I think that we are above Aita here, and we're gonna have our next Arlington mission. We have to take down Oslo Arlington. He is going to be flying a Vanguard this time. He is accompanied by a posse, just like every other Arlington member. And just like with every single time as before, we are not going to worry about the posse. Let's just target that Vanguard this time. It's a tougher ship than the Hurricane. Of course, it's going to have more shields, more hull. It's going to be more durable. The posse here is giving everything they've got against me, but I'm just, there we go, a few seconds again. That's all that was required here to take down this Vanguard, and once again we are getting out of here. Now sure, we could be taking down the rest of the Arlington members, but we are not here to die, as mentioned before. On top of that, you can see that I have a crime stat. That's because if you guys have been watching this channel for quite some time, you know that I did a little bit of friendly fire by accident. So if I died there, then I would have been sent to prison, which eventually is what happened if you watched the last video. Anyway, this is footage that took place after I got released of video, and I want to show you the difference between the Cutlass, which was, guys, and I'm using was here, this was my ship of choice when it came to combat. And it turns out that the Freelancer is really growing more on me. Normally I would use a Cutlass. I love the Cutlass. I love the cockpit. I love the looks of the Cutlass, but you are going to see that the Cutlass is not nearly as effective as a Freelancer. Now the Freelancer is about the same price as the Cutlass too. It's about $10 more expensive. The Cutlass is worth $100. The Freelancer is worth $110, and for $10 extra you get bigger guns, because those guns that you are seeing here, those gimbal guns that I'm firing, are size 2 gimbal guns, whereas the Freelancer has 4 size 3 gimbal guns, which means that they are going to be much more effective at taking down this Retaliator that I'm trying as hard as I can. I'm giving everything I've got to that Retaliator. I'm even sending missiles, because the Cutlass also has missiles. It's not going to do anything. You can see that this Retaliator over here is not losing its shields at all, while at the same time the Cutlass only has 1 shield generator, whereas the Freelancer has 2 shield generators, which means that the Cutlass is far less durable than the Freelancer, so it's far less durable, and at the same time it has less offensive firepower. Now of course, if you want to take a trade under consideration as well, the Cutlass only has 46 SU of cargo capacity, whereas the Freelancer has 60 SU of cargo capacity. So on top of that, it's a better combat ship, and you can do better trade at the same time. So this is a no-brainer here. This is why, guys, I am thinking that the Freelancer is secretly a brilliant ship. But enough of the talk, guys. Let's have a little bit more action. You can see here, I'm sending all the missiles here. I think that I just popped 8 missiles on that Retaliator. The Retaliator over there just lost some shields, but you can see that as I have to withdraw a little bit and be careful not to crash into these asteroids, the shields of that Retaliators are coming back again, and I am not doing much. I've lost most of my shields here. I just have a little bit of my right shield, as you can see here in the self-status panel. So the situation is quite dire for me. I think that I'm going to go for one last run against that Retaliator, but it is very likely that I won't be able to do anything here. Looks like there are other enemies too. Maybe I would have some extra chances if I took those ships one by one. That looks like a Buccaneer, right? Buccaneers are glass cannons, so it's a Drake ship, but these are glass cannons. They have a lot of cannons, those 6 guns here on the Buccaneer, so it can be quite a nuisance if it is not dealt with. So that's why we're gonna do this. Right there you go, target destroyed. The Cutlass is pretty good at taking down a Buccaneer, but when it comes to the bigger fish there, like the Retaliator for the first time, it is a whole other thing. Looks like we got another Buccaneer here, so we will also be taking it down like this, just like that. Now, the reason why I don't really want to do this right now also is because I have the call to arms mission, but the problem with the call to arms is that you don't get the extra cash until the mission is over. First, you gotta complete your mission, and then you're getting your extra cash, you know, like a 500 or 1000 Alpha UEC, when you finally get those kills. But here, the only reason why I'm doing that is because I want to survive. Now, this guy here is a tough little one. He doesn't want to die. Looks like this is going to pop very soon, I would say. Come on, come on. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. He is gonna die. There you go. Target destroyed. Now, let's try to go again for that Retaliator. It is just about 16 kilometers away. We'll be there in no time. That's because one of the things that I think the Cutlass is a little bit better than the Freelancer at is that the Cutlass is more maneuverable, and it is also faster at the same time. So that would be perhaps one good advantage if you want to trade off firepower for maybe better maneuverability. This is something that could eventually play. This has been the reason why I have preferred until now the Cutlass, but guys, what I've been doing recently with those bounty hunting missions is really changing my mind. Anyway, we are back in the fray. Yeah, sure, it's going to be a little bit easier without some of those hostiles over there, but they are sending some missiles here. This is really going to be tough. We've got at least 2 missiles coming in here at the Cutlass. We've got almost half of the shields here. We've lost the front and the left shields, and we've also lost a front wing. I'm going to have to shoot here on the side to see if I lost any guns. My goodness, I can hear that the weapon system destroyed. Yes, I've lost a laser gun. This is not really good. I'm afraid that I'm going to have no choice but to withdraw, guys. Unfortunately, yeah, I have to get out of here. So yeah, there you go, right? There's the demonstration right here that there's not much that I could do here with a Cutlass, and we'll be back with a Freelancer to finish the job. And here we go, back in the Freelancer, so hopefully we'll be able to cash in here on that bounty, that Harlington bounty, which is the final one before the Idris, but the Idris is not in the game yet. It is going to come eventually. I mean, it seems like we've had some really nice tests with the Invictus Flight Week and the fleet that came in, so people have been able to fight that fleet, so it's totally possible for the Idris to come back. Anyway, we're going to go to that Contrum Beacon, which is where that last Arlington gang member is located. Let's get this flight ready. You know the drill. We are not taking off immediately. We are going to go to the menu here, go to heat, items, and take our shields. We'll just overclock the shields once again, the schmally shields, which by the way are not the best shields, guys. I think that our next video is going to be how to set up a combat ready Freelancer. That's actually part 1 out of the 2-part series. So tomorrow we are going to do that in the channel, unless of course we have some more interesting news. But what do we have? What do we have? There is a contact. Is this going to be free money here just outside of Everest Harbor? It looks like I can't target anything. Maybe that's because I'm in the armistice zone, so I just keep on pressing my buttons, but it doesn't seem like anything is working. Looks like I've also got a shield generator irregularity. Let's just not worry about that. But yeah, it seems like my targeting computer is bugged. So when this happens, guys, when you have a bug targeting computer, power off and flight ready again. It should be working. The good thing when you're doing that is that it is not taking down your shields. Okay, now it is working. It looks like it's a player. Yes, what's his name here? Whale is going to be this player here that we are going to try to take down. He is flying a Saber, and for some reason, of course, he is flying some of those NPCs here. Looks like this is the police. It looks like maybe he didn't stop on time, and the police decided to arrest him because, well, these are definitely the 2 security forces that patrol around the Everest Harbor. My guess is that this player here failed to comply to the police. The police started attacking him, and eventually he got a crime stat, which is why I am attacking here as well. Let's try not to attack the police at the same time too. I don't want to be sent to prison as well. And we'll try to take him down. You are going to see here the full power of the Freelancer against a Saber, which is known for being one of the strongest fighters in the game. You can see that I was not able to do anything, but I am spamming here with missiles. I'm sending all the missiles here against that Saber, and there you go. Eradicated. Enjoy your stay in prison. Oh, it feels good, man. Oh, guys, this was my first eradication since 3.7. I haven't eradicated people for months now, and I just feel really happy that I was able to eradicate somebody with a Freelancer. That shows you how effective that Freelancer can be, right? Anyway, enough of that fun, guys. Let's now get down to business one more time. And this last Arlington gang member is Ken Dunn here. He is, of course, sending everything he's got. We're going to get some missiles incoming as well. All of those projectiles coming out of Freelancer, which is of course overclocked. The shields, the double shields are overclocked. Let's just not worry about anything. We should be quite safe from their pitiful projectiles here, and we are going to give everything we've got with those size 3 size 3 projectiles guns here on those shields. So let's keep on focusing on the Retaliator. You are going to see here the shields are starting to get down, and very soon, as the shields get down, those very big ballistic guns are going to pierce through that armor, and it is going to be pretty nasty. Unfortunately, if I am firing non-stop, I eventually overheat, which is why I need to have a battle-ready Freelancer that's going to be a little bit better in combat. It is effective, but it's not the best that it can be. Anyway, let's really not worry about the pesky flies that are protecting that Retaliator. Let's go all in against this Ken Stunt here. Yeah, the probably he is also managing his shields quite well, because it's really getting difficult here to take those shields out. The shields keep on replenishing, so it is a very intense fight. As you can see, I am taking a little bit of damage on the shields here, but nothing too serious. But at the same time, it's really important to keep on monitoring what's happening here when it comes to the shields. It also looks like there are some security forces here that came to help, which is very handy here. It is going to distract the posse that is accompanying here this last Arlington gang member, so they are going to draw some of those extra fighters that as a result are not going to be focusing on me. So that is definitely a good thing. When you hear that Arlington gang member swearing, that means that they are taking a little bit of damage too. It means that you are doing the right thing. You can see that that fight here is taking a long time. It is getting quite intense indeed. There are lasers and projectiles flying everywhere. Oh no, the guns here have overheated again. I gotta take a little break once again before I target this guy back. Looks like we've got other guns here. What if I could take them down at the same time? Maybe those other ships here would help me take out the Retaliator. So that's what I'm going to do here. Adopting a new strategy. Let's take down the Cutlass first. There you go. Target eradicated. Let's see if there are any other targets that we can eradicate before we take down the Retaliator. Or is this gonna be enough? Let's see how far these others are. Looks like there's another Cutlass here. Cutlass, which is being attacked here, being taken down by one of the security forces that came to help. So we are going to assist here once more and take down this Cutlass so that they could also help me out, take out the Retaliator, which of course is the ship that we need to take down if we want to have that bounty, guys. This is not an 8,000 Alpha USC bounty. It's not a 10,000 Alpha USC bounty. It is a 12,000 Alpha USC bounty, guys. So it definitely is worth the money. There you go. Target destroyed. And now for the plat de resistance, I would say. There's a couple of Freelancer missiles here. They're a little bit too far. Looks like the other NPCs are targeting the Retaliator, so we are going to go for the Retaliator as well. I don't want them to get the kill. I want to have the kill. I want to make sure that the mission is complete and not failed, because, you know, I didn't want to do that for nothing. I'm here for the money. So there we go, right? Of course, if it is 1-on-3, then it is far easier to execute the shields. Those shields here are not going to take long. The Retaliator lost the shields in the back, so this is what we're going to try to aim. We'll try to get to the back of the Retaliator so that we're going to maybe hit it where it hurts. But at the same time, they are going to try to do whatever they can with their turrets here. I'll try not to get in front. It looks like they've already released a torpedo. I don't know if the AI can shoot torpedoes. There you go! Target destroyed. Objective complete. We did neutralize Kes Dunt, and we are going to get paid a hefty sum. 12,000 Alpha USC, which shows that you can really make some decent money in Star Citizen Alpha 3.9.1 with combat and with a Freelancer. I am very happy, guys, that for some reason, I think that the Freelancer is the loaners, one of the loaners for the Mercury Star Runner, if I'm correct. So that's why I got a Freelancer. And yeah, so we'll be able to take down those last two. Normally I would get out of here, but since there are no more missions here, and I have the call to arms mission, we will take down those Freelancer missiles before we leave. Let's see how much extra money we are going to get at the same time. We are overheating here. It's interesting to have a Freelancer versus Freelancer fight. Looks like I'll be trying to stay on the tail of that Freelancer. They only have one turret, so if I go on the other side, I will be out of range of the turret. Of course, that pilot here is positioning itself to make sure that the turret can fight me, but that is in vain. Target destroy. We'll be taking the last one as well. Why was I not paid any money? That is really weird. I feel like I have done that for nothing. We'll be taking down that last one, and we'll see the aftermath here. Actually, yes, I was paid. Anyway, that's not really important, guys. This video was about showing you how effective, how secretly brilliant the Freelancer is in combat. For anyone who has never tried a Freelancer, go try it. If you have a Freelancer as a free loaner, go get it. Get to do those combat missions. You simply won't regret it. A very versatile ship, in my opinion, that can get you some quick money by having a little bit more fun than trade. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. It really helps this channel out. It also gets you for the contest of winning, there you go, target destroyed and 1,000 FI USD. Subscribing also gets you to enter the contest of an Origin G12. All you have to do is to be a subscriber and to comment to any videos posted this month. The winner will be announced early July. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a video about how to make a battle-ready freelancer. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later.